Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the TheMic Podcast. It's the one and only Tevin El Chapo.
It's your girl Gigi. It's your boy DJ Ristic.
Back at it again. Here to talk more music, more stylings. So if you have been watching, you've been listening to the podcast long enough, you would know we had a Gucci episode dedicated strictly to my man Guwap. Shout out to him. Today we're gonna do
shout out to that classic song.
Shout out to classic, yes. The classical song. I'm not gonna sing it, but it's a classical.
I saw that thing go off, don't it?
Yeah, it did. Yep. Especially when I remixed it.
I know, right?
I mean? But today we're gonna do something similar, but with another astounding artist in most people's eyes. The great. Don't do that. The great Drake. So let's just start it off with how do we all?
He's a hip hop artist, rap artist, pop artist, trying to get reggae. He's trying to get that down too, though. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
Or reggae tone, depending on how you think about it. Because Bad Bunny reggae, he reggae tone. So he might get a 2-for-1, man. Shoot.
Anywhere he can slide his name onto something, make some money, he'll do it.
Tell you, it's like the track is brand new. Once Drake hop on it, like. Never in my life. At first it was Wayne. That's how I feel like the only reason why he even got that. It's like that gem or that marking because Wayne did it. And like as a predecessor, man. Yeah, like you follow the ways of the right way. You know what I'm saying? So Wayne did it. You know what I'm saying? He was beating us across the head. This tape. Something featuring Wayne. Something featuring Wayne. And this Moolah, Moolah bad, yeah, money. Every time you hear him all through the last end of my high school year.
Yeah,
but Drake to turn around and do the same, I would not doubt it.
I mean, that was that's a good way to segue into how we got into Drake. I personally got into it with stuff like that, with him, with Wayne putting him on, whatnot, like different verses. I really wasn't paying too much attention till Successful came out when I saw the music video with him and Trey Songz and Wayne, depending on what version you was looking at. And that was pretty good. And best I ever had. But that video was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them lovely females in that one. And
I like that remix too. That one with Nicki on that thing.
Yeah, So the remix too. That was like when Nicki, Wayne, well not Nicki. Nicki, Drake, Tyga, all of them was coming up, and Young Money around the same time.
Yeah.
So So how about y'all? How did y'all how did y'all start paying attention to his music? I guess I could say.
And back in 2009, that's when I started listening to him, and it was on the radio at first. Like the radio pops. Best I ever had. That was like. It was kind of drilled into us once everybody started liking it. It was like everybody played that shit every 3 seconds. It was another song than Drake. Like every other song.
Look, new radio host, Drake. They want to start a song out with that. Somebody just said it. Somebody just ended with that song. Now you want to start with it?
Yes.
Hey, that's how it be.
Because he was just that good. And I don't know. So that's when I started listening to him. And then after that, I listened to the Take Care album in depth because I was more mature at that time. So
that's what we call mature by listening to Take Care.
Okay,
yeah, man.
Don't do that.
All right, no. Go
I was feeling.
No. Well, for me, yeah. It started off with actually not even finding out that he was rapping, and then so all my roommates, I was in 4108. Shout out to 4108. They was like Drake from Degrassi. I mean, he was already popping by then, but I was playing them. I didn't know he played in Degrassi, you know what I'm saying? He was a dude got shot.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I guess that would be my first.
Right there. See, I didn't even I skipped over to Degrassi because I remember they were like, man, I'm also into we was out and about and doing.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but my sister watched it. So every time I was at home chilling, she would be watching Degrassi.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If you had to have a chick in your life, I feel like you had to have a close chick in your life to be watching that. But I mean, close chicks in my life, we was doing other shit. We weren't watching on TV.
Yeah, very true. I feel you.
But Drake came high school, college transition. Like I said, best I ever have came on. Seen them what was Warstar. When Warstar first popped off, it was getting good. Drake. They did it with a lot of artists. Drake had a little exclusive of him and 40 recording a whole mixtape in the studio, in a bus studio at the time. Yeah, so that was my first time seeing him. I was like, what the fuck is this Drake? I was like, bro, he booming. Then the best I ever have hit radio, successful hit radio. He had dropped mixtapes that it's I think it's Rhythm and Drake. Rhythm and Drake part 2. And then
October Very Own, that wasn't Drake.
Yeah, I think that was. And then Drake Cakes, Volume 3. But that was for stuff that was already, it was basically a recapture or a mixtape compilation. But then from there, I just took off. I was like I said, me and Take Care. I was in the gym heavy when Take Care was out, and I was in my feelings. But for some reason, Take Care was just jamming.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Him the weights, all sensitive. Just
Cups of that rose.
Hey.
I just need 2 more sets, and I'm gone. Like, old bitches on my phone. Like,
I can tell that you was practicing.
Great, trying to tell you.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. I mean, it ain't no secret. I'm not the biggest fan of Drake. You know what I mean? People. I don't care what people got to say about that.
I need you to explain why. At what point?
Because honestly, okay, so boom, I was heavy into Drake when he first came out. When he did, you know what I mean? What else? It was the shit with Wayne. It was the motherfucking Forever shit he had did with Eminem and Kanye and Wayne and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He did a whole bunch of shit. I bought Thank Me Later the first day it came out. I literally came home from school, went straight to Best Buy to get that CD. You know what I'm saying? So I was bumping that shit heavy as fuck. I still like that album to this day. And I think Take Care was cool. I didn't like it as much. I like it more now. I guess, you know, my ear just evolved, I guess. I don't know. But I guess for me personally, I just feel like Drake is now at a point where he's not really trying as hard as he used to.
Agreed.
Because he knows that he's Drake.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, so it wasn't like, and he's also kind of a culture vulture as well. Because he takes things that's clearly not from his personal culture and take them to utilize his brand to make his brand better. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Exploit it like he did. Like he made that song. What was that song? I like the Cha Cha. He turned that shit into Hotline Bling.
He took that from
Drum. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like just
him and what y'all made another song that was just popping though. Him and what's his name? With the red twist in the head. Can't think of it.
Drake and Red Twist, man?
No, Yachty. Yeah, when Yachty and Drum made a song, they made a song that like
Broccoli, yeah.
Broccoli, yeah.
Yeah, but that was after. That was like well after. But not well after, but like
that's what I'm saying. Like
they
can't. But they kind of gave him a jump back because then when the Cha Cha came out, it did get overshadowed by Hotline Bling, bro. But I'm just saying like that's when Broccoli came out. That's when they was kind of trying to make a recovery from that. But like by the end, the damage was made. Everybody was like, Cha Cha, nigga, he's stealing from Drake. Like, wait a minute, I thought his came out for Drake.
But that's just like one example of that. Like even with like One Dance and all that when he was doing like the reggae thing, like the dance hall.
Trying to tell you, man, that crossover, bro.
Yeah, but that's not him. That's what I'm saying. Like the crossover shit is cool, but it's just not. It's not Drake. Like even I don't know. It's just even when he did Versace. I like that verse he did with Versace. I appreciate what he did for the city because he basically helped put Future and Migos on to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Not to discredit Gucci because we already talked about him. But like having that Drake feature definitely elevated their careers up exponentially, and Black Boy JB as well. Mm-hmm. But even then, like that kind of feels like
that's you.
It feels like he's just riding their waves. You know what I'm saying, to a certain degree to stay hot. Like he hears the waves and he just hops on it. So that kind of
I feel like it's like a mutual. It's like a symbiosis relationship. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like in those situations it's more you know what I'm saying beneficial for both sides. But like I said, with like the shit with like the One Dance or like with Hotline Bling, where he's just blatantly taking other people's sound, flipping it over to utilize for himself. Like that's when I just can't really rock with it.
You might be trying to reach a different kind of audience.
Hey, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Like my guy, that's him. That's him working. Like that's him. Like.
That's cool.
Christina Aguilera at first, you know, shout out to her because I like her. she started out with the black folk, but then gradually, you know, then she do like that Britney Spears shit, you know.
I mean, yeah, I get all that. That's cool, but at the same time,
like I guess your career.
I did like that collab with her and Lil Kim, Pink. So the get you,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was solid.
That job was good, but that's kind of like the height though of her career though. Like she was like popping.
Yeah.
They wanted her to lead the way.
R&B.
You feel me? Like that was a Christian I was loving though.
Exactly. They forget about that, you know. But at the same time, she was trying to reach a different kind of audience. She was trying to like be seen in a different type of way because maybe she had to start out like that because it fit her well. So you know, Drake. He had to do what I'm sure he still was able to do what he needed to do, but now that he like is Drake, he has built a name for himself and a legacy. Now it's like, okay, well, shit, let me do what I wanted to do.
Right.
You know, I got the money and the resources for it.
I'm on your way
too, but again, it just sounds like carbon copy knockoffs of the original shits.
Yeah.
He doesn't put half as much effort into his music nowadays as he did back then. Neither. Those are my two biggest gripes. Like, he doesn't put half as much effort into his shit anymore. Like, his new shit don't sound like his old shit. Not because it ain't in him, or not because he's switching sounds. Even if he is switching sounds, it's just the fact that he don't have that energy. He don't have that hunger for it no more. He knows that he can literally fart on a record and it'll go platinum.
Yeah, for real.
If you tell 40, hey bro, make a beat, and I'm just gonna fart on it.
That's the work he did. I feel like that's the product of the work he's already done in the past. Like, he built that. Right, he built that. Like, at
but
first,
it's like, it's not quality.
I thought it was just a cornball. I thought he was gonna try to cornball him like Nick Cannon, but he made his way because Nick Cannon is like another actor trying to turn rapper, but it was like. You can't rap, you're an actor, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, people sleep on the fact Eddie Murphy did the same thing, but Drake is one of the ones who successfully, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, successfully make a transition. I mean, you got like 2 Chainz who did that, but he revamped himself within rap. And you got a guy who acted, like, he went from acting to rapping. Like, I was like, okay, maybe, and he worked hard too, to the point where I believe, like, he top 5. Like, he pop, maybe top 10, but, like, rap, top 5, like. Like I said, he touched an album.
Top 5 what?
Well, top 5, like, as far as, okay, top 5 hit banger. Okay, top 5 to make a banger. Top 5 to feature on a song and it'll go platinum. Top 5 to, like, basically generate an album that would eventually go platinum.
I can give you all that. Okay, that's
and top 5. And top 5, he can make a timeless album. He could make a timeless album.
Has he made a timeless album?
We talking about Drake, right?
Yeah. I feel like Take Care kind of timeless.
Definitely.
I think it's going to be a timeless.
Nothing was the same. It was alright, but I feel like
that's not timeless album.
That's not timeless because of some songs.
Room, I'm going in. Best I ever had.
These songs though, like, we talking albums.
Oh, shit.
Like, we can give him timeless songs.
Yeah, he got timeless songs.
But I mean, and that's what I'm saying too. Like,
album.
part of like,
I gotta Take Care. Just Take Care.
Yeah, I would say Take Care. Take Care has more longevity. I would even say Thank Me Later too, personally, and even I'm gonna say Sorry for the Wait, motherfucking So Far Gone.
So Far Gone.
That's another one that I feel like has more timeless appeal to it.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand too, like, when Drake was first coming out, like, niggas wasn't making that type of music. They wasn't making that type of rap. Like, Drake was literally like in a lane that he created for himself. Like,
this is like openly rap and sing.
Be like, and sensitive rapping, like talking about females and whatnot. Like, we've seen it on and off, but we never seen it to that magnitude. You know what I'm saying? He never pretended to be a thug, well, in his early career. And you know what I mean? So it was just like
his earlier career. Hey man, he was just trying to get noticed, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he was so logic when he first came out, bro. He was so like technical, you know what I'm saying? Practices rhymes.
And he was with Wayne, and Wayne going. If you gonna be Wayne is your cosign, and everybody calling him the best rapper alive, and like
you gotta work,
you gotta show up and show out. You know what I mean?
He had a line talking about him. He lost lyrics that was in the BlackBerry, and Swinder found it. They found gold basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's just one thing I always felt like. He's worked for it, but I feel like he shined, man. Most definitely. Nothing was the same. It was close. Most definitely, like, nothing was the same to me. It was like borderline. But that was a lot of years because it was the same year a lot of other shit dropped. Like, Cole came out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, that was
a lot of shit dropped that year. But no, nothing was the same. Like we hit that Pound Cake drop, nigga. That shit still like, yeah, that's my shit. Like,
I guess, man. Honestly, it's just like
cake. What the hell?
Let me clarify more.
What's going on?
Let me clarify a little bit more. So basically.
You just said cake on repeat.
That will get you.
Yeah.
You hear it, be like, it's done, but you'll go right back and play that motherfucker. You go right back and play it. Super
blow that I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like, listen, so Drake has songs that I like. Drake has songs that I love. But when it comes to projects and even like other songs that he does, it's like there's moments where I can tell he's not trying. He's not living up to his full potential. Like, I understand that you Drake. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? You're Drake, and that's the whole thing now. Like, that's officially a thing, that Drake is Drake. We can't even say, like, oh, Drake is an artist. No, Drake is Drake. The same way Rihanna is Rihanna. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be almost Beyonce status. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got, like,
I feel like...
He just ain't got no nicknames, bro. He ain't got no nickname squad.
Feel like the Drake Hive.
Yeah,
the
Drizzes. Okay. Like, that's the only thing I feel like he lacking, bro. But,
well, do you need that when you Drake?
Man, bro. That's that stamp, man.
Is that a stamp? No, like, really?
He's coming for you.
What does Rihanna have?
So, I don't know, it's like the soldiers or something.
She really got something? All right, well,
Yeah,
she
she
got
really
something.
did.
That's all I want to know.
So no, she got something.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I feel like like I said, if you Drake, you don't need that stamp per se, because you done sold all the records, broke all the records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do you really need like a stamp for your fan base, your stand base rather?
Right.
All the niggas that
Man,
be mad at me
fan
when I
base
say
is
I don't
strong,
listen
bro.
to Drake like that.
And I understand that because at first when he was first coming out, everybody would relate him to Lil Wayne, but like he broke from that. Like don't nobody even really think about Lil Wayne. You gotta really like take a minute to think about it. Like damn, Wayne
It's
was
really a
one
prodigy of
who
Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, I did like the effort when they tried to do like the YMCMB connection and they came up with the Young Money album.
Yeah.
Great effort, but it was just like too many heavy hitters missed for like too many B team people. It just didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because that's just a label situation in general. You know what I mean?
You think so?
I feel like every label has that. You have your top tier artists, and then you gonna have the niggas ain't nobody give a fuck about.
Right.
And Young Money was a prime example of that. You had your Drake, your Wheezy,
Mm-hmm.
your Nicki, your Tiger,
Right.
and then you had your little twist, your Gutter.
Yeah.
That's Gutter album you
heard
heard.
Gutter.
T Streets, nigga.
J Miller, I said Miller.
J Mills.
J Mills, yeah, J Mills.
J Mills was straight. He wasn't that bad. But niggas didn't play him though. That's the point. So I mean, I definitely feel you on that. But like, that's like with any compilation. Like even when we was talking about that new Gucci project, like you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be some artists that might catch your eye. But
yeah, Fujiano, I think he'll be Cosmopolitan, bro. Had said something about it. He's stepping out there, bro. He's stepping out there.
I mean, no disrespect, none of them cats.
I think he's gonna be there or somewhere in the Velvet Room somewhere. He's gonna be somewhere this weekend. If you listen to 945, he's somewhere this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, it's just those situations that are always bound to happen. And Drake being, like I said, the guy that like stamped his own wave, that kind of like brought us into this evolution of music. Like because without Drake, I don't know how much of this shit would happen. Like how many people would want to like sing rap for real. Like I know, we got Schoolie. Like Schoolie is an OG in that shit at this point. But Rich Kids and all that whatnot. If you real that nigga, you know. But you know what I'm saying? You still like Drake was like the guy.
Shit.
Drake is like the guy, you know what I mean? So, changed the game completely. But, I mean, like I said, he has good songs. He has great music. He is a great artist. But I feel like he doesn't live up to his potential as much now as he did back then. And that's been my biggest gripe. And I feel like he tries too hard to ride waves to stay relevant. When he doesn't really need to do that. Because you're Drake.
Well, he might be, thinking he's getting old now. So, he got to stay current. That's probably why he's doing that.
I guess, man. I don't know.
Like
because Jay-Z did the same
stretch.
thing.
I would say, yeah, he do that last little. They do like a last little stretch run or last little burst, and then from there, people automatically call you, be like, "Yo, hop on the track. Yo, hop on the track."
Cause you see that Titsy Slide shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't feeling it, but it was something. It was just something, that he released, but everybody went crazy because one, it's Drake, and two, it was something that they could like put something to, like a dance or something,
And I ain't gonna cap, like, I talk all this shit about Drake, but if he give me a verse, I ain't gonna say no.
Right.
So you
Drake, you watching? Hey, you watching?
He seen your verse.
I'm finna go ahead and start dropping some music. I'm making it known right now. So Drake, if you watching, go ahead and send me that verse.
Well, I said I big ups him. Like I said, his journey has not declined on my end. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
musically he has declined, but successfully,
bro.
Let me pull the albums up.
To you, bro.
Let me pull up the albums.
Drake ain't going nowhere, man.
He ain't, and it's crazy because I remember like
he didn't
parts of my life connected to the albums. Growing up with Drake, or like if I didn't know somebody, the best way, like the best music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's like a middle tone for me. It's like putting on Drake. They gonna know who Drake is. They gonna know that song most likely. Be like, oh shit, you fuck with Drake.
You fuck with Drake.
No, I'll fuck
Drake
with Drake.
too,
Like,
right.
come on now. Like that's how you make friends. Like he literally just saved people's lives.
This man trying to pull up stats on Drake. Like, bro, stop.
Right.
Bro, stop.
Did you just say Drake saved lives?
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
I think Drake has saved lives.
Yes.
Drake saves lives?
Yeah, I think he has, bro. There's some artists has like
he saves some artists.
When your song came on, when your song came on at that moment, I almost jumped off that cliff. But it didn't work because you know what, Drake? Best I ever had came on.
Exactly.
Bro, y'all are reaching like hell right now. Okay, whatever, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to be for real. Y'all need to explain like that.
I don't know. Even like some even like the thug nasty, like I'm talking real thug man.
Listen to Drake?
Yes. They be like,
That's
it
true,
out.
but it's because it's Drake. That's what I'm saying.
But he just be hitting out like
Everybody
artists
has
can
a
do
favorite
that.
Drake
Nobody
song.
can just do that.
Okay.
Smack. And you see a third nigga in that bitch in a Monte Carlo, and that bitch got rims, and that bitch hopping, that nigga. And I
Okay.
for your type,
Yes.
for your
We just
type.
playing.
You just hear the bass thumping, boom.
Okay.
Would have came back
For
for you.
And
I just needed time
Ride like a mama.
to do what I had
Don't even know the
to.
song.
Hey, mama, how you
but
doing
know
today?
everybody else like it.
I can let it go. I'm like, oh,
He
man.
one of the ones, bro. Like,
Okay.
he just one of them, bro. He got that Smokey Robinson feel about like he just like you'll bust out singing or something. Even Luther had people singing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I can feel you on that. Yeah. I mean, he just transcends a lot of trends because of what he
That's what I
does.
said. I don't know
So, like
why
I
you
said,
hate him though, bro. But
It's not
he
hate.
shines.
It's just like I said, bro. Like, I understand you gotta stay relevant in this game, so I'm more lenient towards the fact that you're a culture vulture. I
Life
can
is
lean
good.
on that. That's fine.
I
No,
can't.
see, this nigga, all right.
I think I just won a Grammy.
Okay.
You don't think we won the Grammy, bro? What a time to be alive.
All right, trying to tell you, man.
Man, look, like I said, he don't live up to his potential, man.
Worse.
Especially nowadays, bro.
Motherfucker never loved us.
You never loved us.
All right.
I can't be for real with y'all because y'all just gonna keep quoting this man in my ear.
But you see how we got that? Like, you see.
But I understand. I know Drake's catalog. Like, I'm not talking out my ass when I say I don't like him. I've heard all his music. Even the
Tell
old
you,
mixtapes
bro.
y'all niggas ain't heard. I've heard it all, bro.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the
All
bottom,
right.
now the whole thing.
Drake,
fucking
you
here.
didn't even write that
From the
hook.
bottom, now we
So,
here.
all right. we ain't
Hey,
gonna
but
get
who
to
on it though? Who voices that? Oh, okay.
that. You, man, shout out to Future for writing that hook. That basic ass hook. Shout out to Future. He get no credit for that.
It don't matter
He wrote
because
that
Drake said
motherfucking
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, listen, y'all gonna quit playing, bro. Y'all playing like hell. That's all.
And the fact that Atlanta really adopted this man, and he be shouting Atlanta
Bro, he
out
was
in like
Atlanta?
98% of his albums.
Houston, Atlanta,
I say,
Vegas.
he used to drop. He used
Everybody.
to shout out Houston and Vegas a lot better. You know Atlanta where it said though.
Okay.
Exactly. For sure.
DOA, man. Be live.
Man, y'all play for.
Atlanta gonna stay live. Locals be live, and stay open. But I don't even know if Be Live ain't open no more.
Okay, they probably are. They're just so.
They'll find a way.
Like a girl.
The clubs is open, you know what I'm saying? If the clubs is open, I'm sure Drake will find his way into one of them.
Man,
Somehow, some way.
I got it, bro. I gotta make a Drake mix now. Just
Man, oh my goodness, man. Before we started recording, this man Darius was playing all his favorite throwback Drakes from
I'm telling you, I
2008,
was
2009.
man.
Beautiful.
All the shits that I actually liked because that was when I actually liked Drake.
I like, that.
He was trying to prove a point with songs that I liked. I'm like, nigga, this ain't no point that you
Man.
proving.
Drake, GOAT, man. He up there with Wayne, bro. He don't put in the work, bro.
Yeah.
As a GOAT in
Yeah,
the game,
bro. He,
I guess. All right,
Look
I'm
at
not
him
gonna.
like,
man, come on,
I'm
bro.
not gonna look. I'm not here to
GOAT,
discredit
man.
Drake and his success. I'm not at all because he is one of the most successful artists of all time. Fuck a genre. Fuck a genre. Okay. What I'm here to tell you is that regardless of the success, the quality of the music is not the same.
No guidance? Man, come on, man. Somebody guides heaven the right way.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
ain't
just
got
name the
none.
singles, bro. This nigga gonna name all of his singles.
Come on,
Like I
man.
ain't hear him on the
Like,
radio
he
when
just-
they was going platinum.
Smack
I know
after
the
smack
songs.
after smack. What you mean?
I know the song, sir.
You walk outside and be like, hey, you know Drake? Yeah, I know Drake. Yeah, I know you know Drake, bitch. Next person, hey, you know Drake? Yeah, I'm listening to that nigga right now.
I can't talk to y'all.
I
bro.
know. Next bitch, hey, you know Drake? Ain't a person out there that ain't gonna know Drake, bro.
I know.
Man,
Like
please.
that.
Honest.
Y'all
Drake,
know my
yeah,
point,
Drake,
man.
Drake. Look, he look just like a different Drake. Huh? Drake. Yeah, Jam Jam Drake.
Yeah.
Motherfucker talk, yeah, it's Drake. Start up on the bottom.
Y'all missing my point.
Worse.
Y'all,
Motherfucker
worse
said
behavior.
this.
Fuck is that?
y'all ain't, man.
Alright, I'm done.
Are you done? All right. I'm gonna cut this off.
In
Right now.
closing.
I'm gonna cut it right now, bro, because you playing, bro. You don't play. All right, just, bro, much love to Drake, like I said, but you ain't living to your potential, and that's all.
I mean, you got a fan in me, man.
I'm not. Yeah, you
Me
could
too.
do better, bro. You could do better. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe when he gets older.
I'm just saying you could do better.
Cause I like when he samples too, you know.
And he got some good samples. Like, I don't know who the hell he run them samples by, but my guy, he get them shits clear. And I'm like,
I
wow.
know.
So this Drake can do that, right?
But that's how you know, like, even the older artists are like willing.
As long as it's not an Aaliyah sample.
That boy J. Cole couldn't even get a sample for some places, bro. He ended this whole tape talking about a sample. Like, man, it took forever. It would have been out a lot earlier if we didn't get the sample in Japan cleared. Man. They ain't want you to have their music.
Right.
Let it be Drake.
Yeah, Drake had no problems.
Right.
Who? Drake? Yeah, send it. Yes, copyrights.
Sample would have been clear before the song was even made.
Right. Drake, is he planning on using it? Yeah, send it.
Drake might use my song? Yeah. Get some Drake money?
You want the mariachi horns? Yes, send the mariachi horns.
Just the horns.
Just the horns.
Nothing else, just the horns. Bro, I can't stand y'all, bro. All right, we back. Like again, TheMic Podcast. All right, we just gonna get right into it. Favorite, least favorite projects by Drake. For me, favorites would be Thank Me Later. If you're reading this, it's too late. I'll say What a Time to Be Alive. I feel like that was a moment album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real good for the moment, but I really enjoyed it. Shout out to Future for that one too. What was it? That care package, that little them unreleased joints.
You like that?
Counts. I just like the Paris Morton music because I like that version without Rick Ross. That's like my favorite.
Yeah, Paris Morton music, and then I like Dreams Money Can Buy.
Yeah, so
it's a couple bangers on that though, but still like not really.
And I would even say, So Far Gone too, and Take Care. I would say Take Care now is a favorite compared to everything else. And then least favorites is everything I didn't name. Goddamn, Scorpion was big trash. I'm not gonna hold you. More Life was not worth going back to ever again. Real forgettable. Views was equally forgettable, except for like the main hit records that everybody know. And the only song I really come back to on that was Grammys. And then Care Package was cool, and then Dark Lane demo tapes I wasn't really feeling. So, or Nothing was the same. Nothing was the same was alright, but again, forgettable. In the grand scheme of everything else. Aside from the hit records that everybody and their mama know. Because I already know this is Drake. So everybody knows there's a hit record on every one of the albums I just named. Yeah. At least 2.
Well, mine's will have to be, I'll say for my least favorite, are Scorpion. I'm going to have to agree with Tevin on that one. I just wasn't really feeling any of the songs on there. You know. And, my bad, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. We didn't even count none of the shit he did with Khaled.
I'm upset. Damn. Oh, yeah.
They did a whole album together, him and Khaled?
Nah, but they've done so much work, it might as well have been.
Nah, him and Khaled, I mean Khaled and T-Pain too. Them boys been collabing from the jump.
I don't know,
yeah,
man. They kind of fell out. Anyway, you say?
Yeah, More Life. So I'm going to have to agree. I feel like those ones were just kind of pushed out, but there could have been more effort put because it wasn't really like...
I can say that about a lot of shit by Drake. But.
I know, but I'm not even going to agree with that. I'm just saying that you could have done a little better with More Life. And Scorpion, that one was just... You were just trying to push something out because I feel like everybody else was trying to push something out that time. So.
Ooh, can I also, not to cut you off, sorry. Mm-hmm. That song with Michael Jackson is just completely disrespectful as hell.
Yes, and I have to agree with that
highly
too.
Disrespectful. I would have never okayed that if I was Michael Jackson's estate. That was not a good look.
Michael Jackson, I'm sure he wouldn't really like that song either.
That man moonwalking in his grave when he heard that shit.
Yeah.
So no, that was...
I was thinking about that too. I forgot all about that song. I don't play that song. Michael wouldn't have liked that song.
It's not good. It was not a good look. Not a good representation of Mike. I don't know why he even did that.
Right.
Just to say he got a song with Michael Jackson.
Probably. It's probably a dream.
It's Drake. Drake don't need that. He didn't need to do that, bro.
But still.
Kind of lame. But moving on, yeah. So
yeah. And every other album that I did name, I like. I like Take Care. I like So Far Gone. I like If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. I definitely like Views, and I liked Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, to piggyback off of them, yo. Well, I don't know, cause do like Views. Nothing Was the Same to me was kind of a turning point for him. It kind of gave him that iron fist to like break away from. Because if you hear Thank Me Later and then you hear Take Care, it's kind of like that was like nothing was the same. Was when he realized like you can't little bro me no more. You can't little bro me no more because I'm shit now. Like people know me, bro. They started to get to know me. If you're reading this, it's too late. Yo, I was working at the movie theaters, and that shit went crazy. It ain't the time I walked in the movie theaters, and that song from that motherfucking album wasn't playing, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all are like killing this whole entire album, and I ain't really care for more Life was alright, but I really can't remember nothing besides his hits.
It's always forgettable, bro. And it was technically a compilation, kind of
like Passion Fruit, all that shit's like hits, like everything that's already on there. And not to be like anti More Life, but More Life was like not saying it was a struggle, but it had a lot of tracks for it not to be more solid of a record, a solid of an album. Like it's up there. Like I don't know, but all of them, More Life probably was like the most dissatisfying. I didn't mind Scorpion. It was trying to be him more so of a solo thing, but. Yeah, a couple people he had to help out with, you know. That Mob Ties, I did like that Mob Ties, but like I said, it's just probably singles. It's singles, but like a project as a whole, you asking me like to like take one of Jay-Z's blueprints and like compare it to a whole album. It's like I don't know. Like I said, when it comes to Drake, we remember the hits, but not like a collection of the album.
Yeah, for sure.
But I still like him.
Yeah, but I mean, when
I still jam with him.
Yeah.
Like my favorite Drake albums, I remember the albums themselves. Like I remember Thank Me Later. I remember how hard that bitch came in with the Alicia Keys song, first track, and how it just eased into Over and motherfucking Light Up or Miss Me with Wayne. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, well, I guess that was definitely one of the hits. But still, nonetheless.
Okay, you gonna make your way to a hit regardless.
One way or another, man. You gonna find your way to a hit. But, you know what I'm saying? But then you got like Scorpion and whatnot. Like those, like, they weren't really memorable. Or if they were memorable for the wrong reasons, like that Michael Jackson joint. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you just remember the hits, which was what? Nice for What? And I feel like there was another hit on there. But, yeah. So.
Yeah, like I said, Mob Ties on there. Jaded.
Oh, yeah. Jaded. I kind of like that song. I like that song.
I can't remember what March 14 sounded like.
Yeah. Hold
on. Yeah, I feel to like piggyback off what I said, for Scorpion to have so many songs, bro. And this ain't even deluxe for him to have so many songs. It's like,
oh yeah, because it was 2 discs. Yeah,
right.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't remember half those things. Like I don't remember half them songs.
Oh yeah, Guys Playing. Yeah, that was another hit off of Scorpion.
So them 4 hits out of 20 songs, 13 songs. Okay, I'm talking.
But it's still a hit project though.
That ain't bad.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about right there.
You said it's still a hit project?
Yeah, like he still sold a lot of units. It's still Drake at the end of the day.
Right, people
can't take a joke. What you know that song like? Can't take a joke.
I don't remember.
I didn't like that song. I don't have to say it. So.
I think Finesse sounded good.
Yeah, I was going to say Finesse.
That sounded good. I remember that.
I was going to say...
stop scanning through this man catalog, bro. Yeah, I fucks with Drake, bro. Not to be anti-Drake, man.
We love Drake over here.
Yeah, banging. I be banging him. You know what I'm saying? You know he had the mixtape 0 to 100. Drake on that motherfucker.
Play him on several occasions. Weddings, dates.
I think he don't got paid, man. How many people don't call and ask him to do some bar mitzvahs? He Jewish too, right?
Right.
What?
Yeah, he found a way to get some checks.
Check.
Not to be rude, but like they one of those people like that. That's a group of people who I feel like they got their shit down, bro. That connection is here, bro.
Watch what you say, bro. They got Nick Cannon,
bro. What? But still, no, they got a connection.
But you see how they shut that shit down?
Exactly. They got a connection like no other, bro. Like I ain't never just seen like some shit like. Breonna Taylor still ain't. The cop murderers still ain't arrested. But shit, they snatched Nick ass out that motherfucker internet quick.
In hours. Like, not even like, what, a whole 12 hours after he said what he said.
And he had to find out what was anti-Semitic. But back to Drake, though. He's still, like, for some reason, though, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he had to have such a, like, marvelous come up. Like, not saying as far as, like, because he's Jewish, but because, like, he had that lineage of, like, you know, not only do I know this brand or this category, because he probably had a whole bar mitzvah. I've been at a bar mitzvah. I'm technically too fucking old to have more.
I mean, you seen the video? What was that video? Hell yeah, fucking right.
Yeah. That's what came into
like 25 that had bar mitzvah.
But still, that's what I'm saying. But like, the party, the video shot was a bar mitzvah. But still, that still kind of like shines up to the fact that like, you know what I'm saying, they probably looked out within each other, and especially like he was on fire. So bro, I know like people were like, I got the connection to the connection. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And they don't matter. Just cut a check. He cool with it. He'll pull up. No problem. It's handled.
Drake.
Right. Okay.
Drake. He on the way.
Cut a check.
Yeah. How much he say? Don't worry about it. It's handled.
Well, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just that type of
right,
caliber of artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, his legacy is something that's going to be crazy beyond time. Regardless of how I feel about the music, his legacy is solidified in music in general. Like I said, one of the most successful recording artists of history, fuck a genre.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely seen, like, a lot of influences in the game. A lot of artists bite his sauce, even though he bite others, you know what I'm saying? You're biting. But, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
That's that cloning thing we talked about. You can't clone too many times, though.
Yeah, you can't clone too many times. That's when you lose the original. You know what I mean?
You lose copies of them. You lose essence of the original.
Exactly.
It's all good, though.
So, I mean, just shout out to them. You know what I mean? Drake is Drake at this point. Like, he's so big that that's the only way you can describe him. Drake is Drake. Why did Drake do that? Because he's Drake.
Right.
Oh, why did that song go platinum? It's Drake.
Memorable moments, though.
I'm trying to tell you.
Memorable moments when he got shot.
No way.
In Degrassi.
You so annoying. Oh my god.
No, look, I promise you. Like
I'm
I said, my sister.
This guy said when he got shot.
When my sister, she was watching Degrassi. And I guess the episode came up, and like she was legit like flustered off of what was going on. And I'm over here looking at this shit, and I'm like, bro, this nigga. First of all, he got shot because you don't know how to run from a bullet.
He did a straight run.
You got to zigzag, boy. You got to get yourself some. You ain't got no feet on you.
After firing the first two bullets, that third one is guaranteed to hit your straight running ass. You know what I'm saying?
And then if you watch it, because I seen it. Like, look, the dude who was shooting him like was aiming with his eyes closed. The nigga didn't even know he shot him for real. Mm-hmm. Like, man, you could have really got away from that shit.
He could have ducked and died. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen Ezel run? That's only one time you seen that nigga run straight. That was at the beginning. Exactly. Bob and weave. You had to bob and weave like I was.
Exactly.
When Debo got knocked out, he tried to get some advice.
Oh, man. Look, so, I mean, another good moment, I guess, will be the Soulja Boy. But I guess that don't count as a Drake. I guess that counts.
He didn't really entertain it, though.
He didn't entertain it, but it was just funny in general that, first of all, Soulja Boy was right in what he was saying. I just want to address that too. That Drake did take the nigga flow for missing. You know what I mean? He did do that. But at the same time, Soulja Boy is a fucking troll. So he ain't had to do Drake like that. So I defend Drake in that sense too. He ain't had to do him like that. But that shit was a fucking meme and it was hilarious. Drake.
I know.
Drake.
He was so serious.
He was dead ass serious. So that was another good one.
I can't believe y'all comparing me to Drake. I was like, that sounds like a good comparison to me.
Right. Okay. I want to be compared to him.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. Like those. I mean, moments. I can't really think of too many others.
I was thinking about the Meek and the Meek Mill beef and him.
Oh yeah, and the Pusha T.
You can't forget about that.
You like that one? The Meek Mill, Drake, Pusha T, and Drake. I feel like Pusha T and Drake, he actually lost that one, but it's kind of like a Vietnam. Like, ain't nobody speaking on it though. Like,
Because why did we not speaking on it? Because it's Drake.
Exactly.
Come on. Because if it was Meek, Meek would have been over with. Okay. If Meek was hiding kids, it would have been around.
That was funny. I like that one. That was a moment right there.
But nah, like that whole Meek Drake beef, that was crazy. This man ended his career with 2 songs.
Hit him with the back to back.
This man won a Grammy off a diss record.
Okay.
You can't beat that.
Exactly.
You can't beat that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you that. Bruh, you can't beat that. Tell me. You can't beat that.
Really, dog?
Drake!
You know lies.
You dead ass B.
Hey, man, my funniest Drake moment, man, was when this nigga fell, slipped in the goddamn stage, and broke his back and some goofy shit like that. They had to carry his ass off stage. That shit was hilarious, bro. I don't know what Yeah, bro. I think it was like Wayne and somebody else carried his ass off the stage. He had broke his back or something. He did something. He dislocated some goofy shit, but he was out for a minute, man. Drake was out there on the dance floor. They had him carry his ass off.
When the fuck was this?
Yeah, your ass ain't Superman no more, nigga.
I thought you was talking about that time he was shooting around with Duke University.
No, he was performing and he fell on stage or some shit. He talking about his leg or something gave out. Unless that wasn't Drake. Pretty sure that was Drake, bro. I think I'm gonna look that shit up.
I ain't never heard that one, man.
Y'all ain't never heard that one, bro?
Why?
That's
He
crazy.
probably covered that shit up because he's Drake.
Because it's Drake.
Probably why we ain't heard of it.
Exactly. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
damn.
And he was in Anchorman too. If anybody seen Anchorman 2, he was like, he had like a little cameo.
Okay. Probably as himself.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know. All right, so in the Anchorman movies, they always had this little point where all the anchors come together and fight each other. Like, it was like that, and he was one of the anchors that was fighting. So Will Smith
it happened in
through.
2009. And nigga fell.
Yeah, it was a whole scene. You pull it up on YouTube. It's funny.
August 1st. That's how it's so old. Nigga falling on stage, they carried him off.
Wow.
Yeah, Drake falls.
Oh, wow.
This nigga really playing it. Okay.
It's goofy ass like he fell, bro.
Oh! That's alright.
So they
It's not funny.
That nigga literally gets levitated off stage.
Yeah, for real.
He really cranked that Soulja Boy.
Yeah, bro, like.
I'm that
He really did.
Damn.
So
right off
that was my first, actually one of the first Drake moments I've had. Like, and like I said, that was 2009. So.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me tell y'all what I personally seen. That's why I was like, not saying he was a cornball, but I feel like they're gonna try to like Nick Cannon his ass, like make it rough for him, you know, hit him with it like damn, you know what I'm saying, blackball him, or make it hard for him.
I mean, also if we talking cornballish moments by Drake, we gotta talk about the fact that he was professing his love to Nicki Minaj when she was in a whole relationship with
Yes, I forgot about that. He
was saying that in his lyrics too, wasn't it? Like,
yes, I love Nicki Minaj, and he said it missed me. Yeah,
and she was not feeling it. She
Yeah.
kept it respectful though, you know.
She's like, oh, he's like a brother to me. I'm like,
Right.
"Nigga."
She, every time.
She ain't friends on this nigga. She family's on this nigga. Like, you ain't
For
getting
real.
pussy at all, nigga,
Right.
because you family.
Well, she had a whole
Like, don't
secret
play.
nigga.
That's
That wasn't
incest
a
at this
secret.
point, nigga.
Right.
Right. Come on now.
Straight up did him so wrong.
Yes.
No lie.
But he bounced back. You know why? Because it's Drake.
Yeah, that's right.
And then him kissing what's the lady name? She kissed Tupac too.
What's her name? The white lady.
Not Celine Dion, right?
No.
Vogue lady. The Vogue lady. What's her name?
Madonna?
Yeah, Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he ain't like that shit, man. Like, you crazy, man. Tupac like that shit. I think Madonna went with a basketball player, so I don't know if it was Dennis Rodman or not.
I think he was Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, I'm like,
She
bro.
like the white women.
Madonna was freaky, bro. I think
She was freaked out. She had that. I was watching I Love the '90s today, and she had like a sex book of like her being naked with like hella motherfuckers.
That's why I said I believe she was a freak.
Shit.
I believe Diana Ross was a freak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. She had some kids. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I believe she was a freak. You know what I'm saying? One of
Freaked
them.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Her and Eddie from the Temptation had beef. I'm sorry. Let's get back to Drake.
Oh yeah, we're going too far back. Too far gone.
We have a throwback episode.
So
y'all.
far gone.
That's what I was trying to tell you. We were all the way deep in it out there, 60s and 70s.
But yeah, I mean, any other Drake moments, notable moments that we could think of?
Not that I can think of.
Him being in love with Rihanna
Oh,
too.
you know him having a baby.
Secret baby.
That basically was like
A secret baby that was old, like 5 years
like,
old.
yeah.
Bro.
Right,
like-
secret beef baby.
Okay.
He took Pusha T exposing that shit.
right.
Shout out to Pusha.
Nah, shout out to Drake for hiding that baby so well. Like,
I
Shout out
know,
to
and
Pusha
being
for
such a
bodying
huge
him.
star. Like, how you do
no, you
that?
ain't finna push that for.
Shout out to Pusha for bodying Drake, bro. And then
Yeah.
niggas tried to act like he didn't body him. Okay.
Nah, he did his thing though.
Yeah.
But like I said, they shook it off because he was Drake.
Drake?
Yeah.
Drake? Nigga from Degrassi?
Hell yeah, Drake shook it off.
Man who was hiding his kid from the world, but the world wasn't hiding from his kid. Drake.
Come with it. Tootsie slide to your left. Everybody stop paying attention to it. They got no kid.
Right. He started dropping his
Everybody on
You seen
TikTok.
that, right? As soon as it came out, he had a 5-year-old kid. What'd he do? Drop hits?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. He said, I'm finna distract y'all.
Okay.
What? Who got a kid? Don't worry about it. Drake out here
having
having
fun.
this.
And then I seen the nigga on Instagram this year, like on Father's Day with his kid.
unwrapping
I'm like,
the
oh,
baby.
now all of a sudden this nigga want to be father of the year. And I already know
Right.
he got a kid. All
He
right,
got
bro.
no choice. I think that's.
Okay, sure.
You think he was just embarrassed though?
He could
I don't
be,
know.
You know.
Because he was a porn star.
He could have been. I don't know. Honestly, like I feel
I seen
like
your baby mama pussy. pussy.
I feel like he had to.
I always wanted to say that. I got a chance to say it that time. I see your baby mama pussy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's Drake, so I guess like something like that would be embarrassing. But I don't know, man. He probably had his motives that made sense
that
to
pussy
him.
was good, nigga. That's professional pussy. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's like above prostitute pussy.
Right.
Like it gotta look good and feel good
Yeah,
in camera.
true. Very true. You know what I mean? So he probably got caught up in it. You know
I think that's what it is. But she hit the Kiko squeeze.
Probably.
Ooh.
And you know what I'm saying? He like his strippers.
I ain't going to work tonight, girl. I'm
You
staying
really
here
do?
at home.
All right, man. Look, we gonna end it off, man.
I'm
Any
done.
last words on Drake?
I appreciate you, Drake. You know, you really done been basically with me ever since 2009. We've been vibing out.
Non-stop.
Yeah,
That's all like y'all
we
know
were
this
on
nigga,
together.
man.
We basically do.
Yeah, not on the personal level, but on the music level, yo. I've been
Yeah.
fucking with him, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know how, I don't understand how Tevin see it as a fucking problem. Featuring Drake.
That's all, I knew you was gonna do that shit.
Okay.
Every day is a Drake reference. Man, listen.
Her episode
Drake,
deuces.
How you gonna hate from outside the club?
I don't know. You can't even get in.
he wasn't even in that song. That wasn't his song. See, y'all don't really know what y'all talking about. That was not his song.
I told her
No. See, yeah, no.
Did he feature on it though? Then wasn't it the remix with
Nope.
Drake?
Nope.
You can't even get in.
Nope. They ain't got nothing to do with Drake. That Wayne, I think that's why y'all was thinking of it. Because Wayne was on that motherfucker. Not Drake. Alright, Drake, if you watching, bro, listen.
He not.
You not watching, because I'm sure you out here making millions upon billions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, fucking bad bitches. I don't know, making hit records,
Right.
pulling out your ass, literally, just pulling hit records right out your ass, you know what I'm saying? You got plenty of other things to do than watch this. But if you are, I just want to say, man, you are a lot better than the shit you've been making the last 2-3 years. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't got shit else on it. Just keep doing your thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? My opinion on you clearly hasn't skewed you in the audience perspective. So, you shouldn't really give a fuck about nothing I had to say about you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. My opinion don't matter. At that point, you still going platinum.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a supporter, big supporter, to the max.
Mm-hmm.
I know you are. I know both of you are, yes.
Yay.
Lovers of the Drake.
That's another song by Drake, DJ Khaled feature Drake.
Okay.
Just know though, I fucks with you all the time from day one. I ain't stop fucking with you. I don't know. It's kind of hard not to go a day without hearing you, bro.
I know.
Because it's Drake.
Right. So that's like you came a long way from not being heard to 2009 to like, well, you were being heard to like almost you can't go a day without
Hearing.
a song or a feature without Drake on it. Unless you ducking and dodging him on purpose like Tevin.
I do be dodging, bro. It took me a long time to hear the new album.
Mm-hmm.
Like people was hitting me up like, you heard that new Drake, and I was like, no, I'm not in no rush to hear a new Drake project. And niggas act like I slapped their mama when I said that. I'm like, bro, I just don't care.
Everybody on that new Drake. Why you ain't on
Okay.
it basically? Duh. Wake up,
okay.
Tevin.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm the one who sleep because I don't want to listen to Drake like everybody else. Sure.
Tune in.
Alright. Okay. Whatever. I'll be
Turn it
there.
up.
Right, all the way to the max, y'all.
If that makes me sleep, call me NyQuil Shawty, goddamn. I'll be asleep on that
I'll
shit.
call you Z-Quill, nigga.
Z-Quill me, please.
Out like a light.
Like a light.
I really hate y'all. I really do.
I'm done.
I really hate both of y'all right now.
Alright.
I got it. Is there anything else?
No.
And alright, like I said, Drake, you know what I'm saying? You a lot better than what you've been doing lately. I would have came back to you.
Stop ending on the down note, bro. We got two supporters.
Okay.
I would have came back to you. I just needed
Hey, I don't
time.
really fuck with you, but I fuck with you. No, Drake, you are welcome here, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to co-star, if we ever come up on the Mic
Come on.
Podcast,
Wow, that's crazy.
bring your ass, Drake. You know what I'm
Please.
saying? You are welcome.
We'll have a debate.
We for the debate, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna come with lyrics and lines to
Okay.
have Tevin over there quiet. Don't even worry about
Man,
it.
I wish
I'm
Drake
gonna
would
talk
pull
on
up.
your behalf.
I wish Drake would pull up.
You can just sit here and feature.
That's his feature. Yeah, just here and smile for
Right.
us. Bro. Give us a quick 1 million views. 1 million, nigga. We big time now, biatch.
Man, what? I'll just be
I'm
all
done.
replaced. I'll just be replaced by Drake.
Are you gonna be missing the episode?
I might have to, bro. Nobody want to see that. Where I gotta sit here and have Drake and his 2 biggest supporters, and I'm just trying to defend why he's not as great as niggas make him seem.
Bro, it's gonna be a hard
That's nigga.
You might
recording
be
for
able to
you.
explain it
That
to
shit.
you.
Why Scorpion was trash? So I would love him to explain that shit.
He definitely explain it
I
to
would
you.
love to hear the explanation on that. I would love to hear why he stole I Like the Cha Cha and made Hotline Bling. I would love to hear that shit.
You wanna hear his justification?
I would love to know why he started making dancehall music, even though he's not from anywhere dancehall music is played regularly. You know what I mean? I would love to hear all that shit. But like I said, Drake, I would have came back to you. I just needed time to do what I had to do. Part of the life. Now, I'll let it go.
Caught in the lies. But here goes nothing.
Man, alright, so
I'm done, yo.
this is it, man.
And on the high key, man. Stop trying to downplay Drake.
Okay.
Thank you, Drake, for everything you've been able to give
Yeah.
us.
Thank you.
Much love to you. You are one of the greats in the game, whether I like it or not.
Come chill with us at the Mic Podcast.
The mic.
It's the Mic Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you. Rest in peace, John Lewis. That has nothing to do with what we talked about, but rest in peace to him. And Drake, if you're out there watching, put your niggas onto the podcast, first of all, to let everybody know.
Period.
And then second of all, if you want to come on the show and discuss anything that we've discussed here, feel free to do that too. Much
We
love
got
to you.
cookies.
Right, okay.
I
I'll
tell
bring some
you what.
macaroni.
Right.
We can have a mukbang in this bitch.
Let me hold something. I'll take everything back.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm one of those, nigga. Let Drake come in with a check. If
This
Drake come
is-
in with a check, you gonna say Drake? If Drake come in with a check, I'm supposed to
Hey,
add
I'm gonna
brand
take
new.
it. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
the
that's
check.
what I
You know
thought.
what I'm saying?
That's
I'm
what I
like, hey,
thought.
write it out to LOD, please.
You know, you can donate for the club.
You feel me?
Exactly.
I got a
We
whole business to it. I add to it. What's up?
Man,
you do it
what?
personal too. You need my social. I put out.
Not
I found a
the
You gonna get
W9.
Drake your whole everything, your whole
I found a
identity.
W9 right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Silly.
You need my tags on my car. You need my insurance information.
I'm gonna need a number to call you just in case it bounces.
Right.
Number just hit my line just in case something
Just in
go
case
wrong.
they go right. You know what I'm saying? You
I
put the
gotta
wrong
move some money
digit in.
around.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
All right, man. Look, all right, we're going to end it here, man. It's been the Mic Podcast. Thank y'all so much for supporting us. Continue to support. Follow us on our individual Instagrams. Continue to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Listen to us on Mixcloud. We'll be back next time. This is the Mic. Peace out.
We out.
Okay.
Much love.